Hey Dragon Ball Z fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of Dragon Ball Z with some of the most mind-blowing facts that even the most hardcore fans might not know. Stick around to find out things that will leave you saying, "No way, let's power up and get into it." Fact 1. Goku's iconic hair never changes. Let's kick things off with one of the most recognizable traits of our favorite Saiyan, Goku ever. Notice something strange about his hair. Unlike other characters, Goku's hair never changes unless he transforms into a Super Saiyan. Akira Toriyama, the creator, did this on purpose. He designed Goku's hair to stay consistent because drawing it repeatedly was easier. Who knew that this iconic look was all about saving time during production? Fact 2. The voice of Goku also voices Gohan. Here's one that might shock you. Did you know that the voice actress for Goku in the Japanese version also voices Gohan? Yep, Masako Nozawa is the legend behind both characters. She's been with the franchise since its beginning and has voiced Goku through every transformation, battle, and epic moment. Fact 3. The Frieza saga was supposed to be the end. Can you imagine Dragon Ball Z ending after the Frieza saga? Well, it almost happened. Originally, Akira Toriyama planned for Goku's victory over Frieza to be the series finale. The story was meant to end with Goku being the ultimate hero who defeated the galaxy's most powerful villain. But of course, the massive popularity of the series convinced Toriyama to keep going, giving us even more legendary battles. Fact 4. Super Saiyan was inspired by a need to save time. We all love Goku's epic transformation into a Super Saiyan, but did you know that this golden-haired form was actually born out of necessity? Toriyama came up with the Super Saiyan transformation to save time and effort during the animation process. By giving Goku blonde hair, animators no longer had to color in his black hair, speeding up production. So this iconic transformation has practical roots in the behind-the-scenes world. Fact 5. Vegeta's name is a play on words. Here's a fun one for all you Vegeta fans. The name Vegeta is a play on the word vegetable. In fact, almost all Saiyans are named after vegetables. Kakarot, as you might know, is a twist on carrot, while Broly comes from broccoli. The whole Saiyan race's naming scheme is a little veggie-themed joke from Toriyama. Makes you look at the Prince of Saiyans a little differently, huh? Fact 6. Goku has only killed 2 major villains. For a guy who's all about fighting and saving the Earth, Goku's kill count is surprisingly low. In fact, Goku has only personally killed 2 major villains, King Piccolo and Kid Buu. Sure, he's defeated plenty of bad guys, but when it comes to landing the final blow, he usually leaves that to others. Who would have thought Goku was so merciful? Fact 7. Piccolo is older than you think. Piccolo may look like he's in his prime, but here's a crazy fact. He's actually one of the oldest characters in Dragon Ball. He's just 3 years younger than Goku. That's right. Piccolo was born during the original Dragon Ball series, which makes him much older than most people think. And with his incredible regeneration abilities, it's no wonder he's aged so well. Fact 8. The power levels are just for show. Remember the days when everyone was obsessed with power levels? It's over 9,000. It became one of the most iconic lines in anime history. But in reality, power levels were introduced just to show how strong a character was relative to another. Toriyama eventually abandoned power levels because they made the storytelling too rigid. So don't get too caught up in the numbers, because even the creator didn't take them too seriously. Fact 9. The manga and anime have differences. If you're a true fan, you may have noticed that the Dragon Ball Z anime differs slightly from the manga. The anime added filler episodes to give Toriyama more time to create the manga filler arcs, like the infamous Garlic Jr. Saga weren't in the original story, but were made to keep the series running. Some fans love them, while others not so much. Fact 10. Akira Toriyama hated drawing fight scenes. Here's one that will really surprise you. Akira Toriyama, the mastermind behind Dragon Ball Z, actually disliked drawing fight scenes. Despite being famous for its intense battles, Toriyama admitted that he found drawing action scenes difficult and time-consuming. Yet, he managed to create some of the most legendary fights in anime history. Talk about dedication. Fact 11. Gohan was supposed to be the main character. Now this one is going to surprise some of you. Did you know that Gohan was originally supposed to take over as the main character after the Cell saga? Akira Toriyama wanted Gohan to become the new hero of Dragon Ball Z, which is why the series was leading up to his epic battle with Cell. But fan demand for Goku was so strong that Toriyama had to shift the focus back to Goku in the Buu saga. Fact 12. The fastest character isn't who you think. Alright, time for a quick trivia question. Who's the fastest character in the Dragon Ball Z universe? You might be thinking Goku or even Vegeta, but the answer is actually Berta from the Ginyu Force. He claims to be the fastest in the universe, and while Goku surpasses him in speed during their battle, Berta's title still stands among the non-Saiyans. Fact 13. Toriyama often forgot. Important details. This next fact is actually pretty funny. Akira Toriyama is known for his forgetfulness. He often forgot important details about characters and storylines. For example, he once forgot about the character Launch, who just disappeared from the series without any explanation. He also forgot that Saiyans were supposed to have tails, which is why they suddenly stopped growing back. Fact 14. The famous over 9,000 line was actually a mistake. Everyone knows the iconic line, "It's over 9,000 Talison." But did you know that this famous line was actually a mistranslation? In the original Japanese version, Vegeta says Goku's power level is over 8,000. The English dub made the change to 9,000, and the rest is history. This mistake became one of the most well-known quotes in anime. Fact 15. Goku's voice actress holds a world record. Masako Nozawa, the legendary voice behind Goku, holds a Guinness World Record for the longest time voicing a single character in video games. She's been voicing Goku since 1986, which is almost 40 years. That's some serious dedication to the character we all love. Fact 16. Dragon Ball Z helped popularize anime worldwide. While anime was already popular in Japan, Dragon Ball Z was one of the shows that helped popularize anime in Western countries when it started airing in the US. In the late 90s, it became a cultural phenomenon, opening the doors for other anime like Naruto and One Piece to gain international fame. Without Dragon Ball Z, the anime landscape might look very different today. Fact 17. Piccolo was the first character to learn to drive. Alright, let's switch gears to something a bit lighter. Did you know that Piccolo was the first character to learn how to drive? In one of the most famous filler episodes, both Goku and Piccolo take a driving test, and the entire episode is filled with hilarious moments of these two powerful warriors struggling to do something as simple as driving a car. Who would have thought, right? Fact 18. Dragon Ball Z was inspired by Journey to the West. Many fans don't know that Dragon Ball Z is heavily inspired by the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West. Goku himself is based on Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. His tail, flying nimbus, and love of martial arts all pay homage to this ancient story. Dragon Ball started as a playful retelling of the novel, and though the series evolved into something much bigger, the influences are still present. Fact 19. Majin Buu was inspired by Toriyama's editor. Majin Buu is one of the most unique villains in the Dragon Ball Z series, but did you know that his design was inspired by Akira Toriyama's editor at the time? His editor constantly pushed him to make bigger and stronger villains, so Toriyama created Majin Buu, who looks goofy, but is actually one of the most powerful beings in the universe. This was Toriyama's way of playing with audience expectations. Fact 20. The Z in Dragon Ball Z stands for Zenkai. Have I wondered what the Z in Dragon Ball Z actually stands for? While many fans have their own theories, Toriyama once revealed that it stands for Zenkai, a term that means last or final in Japanese. Originally, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be the final chapter in Goku's story, but the popularity of the series ensured that Goku's adventures continued well beyond. That's 20 incredible facts about Dragon Ball Z. From behind-the-scenes secrets to fun trivia about your favorite characters, Dragon Ball Z has a rich history that fans like us love to dig into. What fact did you find the most surprising? Drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to power up that like button and smash the subscribe so you never miss out on our next Dragon Ball Z deep dive. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay Saiyan strong.